welcome everybody. I hope everybody's doing all right. Thank you so much for tuning in to our live with our special guest today with Miss A. Linton Shields. So, before we begin, I just want to hail up the people in the chat. I see Juba Bruce Love TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Sweet Caroline 168. Thank you, girl, for tuning in. Appreciate you for tuning in to the live tonight with our special guest. And this is us and what we do. Mama Fisher under control, behind the scenes. Thank you so much. And I see Sister Dolores. Thank you so much for tuning in. Dolores Dell's Kitchen. You know what? I usually put you guys up on the screen. I don't know what else to do. Let's do that. All right. Juba Bruce Love TV. Up, up, up. Thank you. Sweet Caroline 168. Definitely tune in to her. This is us and what we do. Blessings, blessings. And we have Sister Dolores Dell's Kitchen in the house. Thank you so much. I said, big up Mama Fisher. And someone just tuned in. We have Mr. Smiling in Samal Island. Thank you so much for that greeting. We appreciate each and every one of you. And then those who are going to tune in afterwards. But you know, as usual, before we begin our interview, we always start with a word of prayer, guys. You know the drill. So I will have us do a quick prayer to begin. Dear Heavenly Father, we just want to give you thanks and praise every day for allowing us to have this platform to showcase other people doing your work, dear God. We ask that you may help us to be an example. Help us, dear God, to shine your light, dear God, so that others may be led to you. We ask that this session will be a blessed one. We'll ask that it will be enlightening to those who listen so that they are inspired to do your work and to just impact their community in a positive way. Amen. Yes. All right. So now, without further ado, we will bring up to the stage our good guest. Let's go. Missionary A. Linton Shields Ministry. Thank you so much for taking the time to come in today to do this interview.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yes. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm doing pretty good as well. Again, you know, just want to give thanks and praise for you having the time to come in, just to kind of share a little bit about what you do and all of those good things.
Okay.
Now, I know that you have family that's probably tuning in or will rewatch the program, so I just want to greet them as well and tell them hello. And if they're tuned in live right now or whenever they tune in, leave a comment in the section so that we could, you know, put you up on the screen as well so other people can see that you tuned in. And also to our silent listeners, because not everybody's, you know, always put comments in the comment section. There are some shy family, friends that stay behind the scenes, we call it, and they just watch. And then they call and say, hey, that was a good program. I just want to give thanks to you guys for tuning in as well. So yes, without me even rambling on, I know you said you had a good week. How was it?
It was good, pretty relaxing. Stress free.
That's a blessing. Hey,
yeah.
Not everybody can say that.
Stress free on the job. Yeah,
hey, once you got a job, that's always a blessing to have. Not everybody got that, so you know that's awesome. Oh, I see Sister Doreen just tuned in. Sister Doreen Crawford singing ministry. Thank you for tuning in. She just tuned in. She said, "Good evening, my friends. This is us and what we do." Yes. All right, people gonna be starting to come in now. And every now and again, I might pause just to say hello to the people in the chat, you know, because without them, it would, you know, we wouldn't be here right now, you know, on this platform. And I see you got another greeting as well. from Sister Doreen. She said, "Greeting, Missionary Anne Marie Shields."
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You hear that, Sister Doreen? She said, "Thanks, gracias." So anyway, again, you're doing a great work, great ministry. But before we get into that, I would like you to kind of tell me a little bit about your journey before you got into the church. Tell me what that was like.
Okay, so first I should say that good evening everyone. I'm Missionary Linton Shields, otherwise known as Megan. My friends and family call me Megan, but I mean sometimes I don't remember that name. But anyway, I'm
Uh-huh.
Anne Marie. I'm Anne Marie for most people. So for me, I grew up in the church since I was 11 years old, baptized and filled with the Holy Spirit. In another church because I backslide because of our own church people. So I got discouraged along the way many times. So
Mm-hmm.
I came back to the Lord in 2010, and my life has never been the same. And I purpose in my heart that somehow I'm going to make this journey. And I'm grateful today that I made up my mind and I'm moving on.
Amen to that. Thank you so much. There's so many
Well,
people who have those type of testimonies and stories, and I thank you for kind of sharing that before we kind of get into what you do. So I know that you kind of talked about how you got into the church, and the fact that you backslide with whatever challenges that you had and
yeah.
so forth. But I know that you mentioned that when you got back in, is that when you started to do different things within the church and so forth?
I mean, so the last time when I got back in, because it's more than once, so I'm not even proud of it, but I should tell it's more than once because I was a party
You don't
girl.
have to
So
tell me what it is. If you could share what you like.
no, no, no. I used to go to party a lot. So I'm a party girl, dancehall girl
Okay.
from Kingston to Montego Bay, all over Jamaica, 14 parishes. So for me coming to Chicago, I went to church and I got saved, and I'm like, I'm back and track. So for me, I've worked in the church. I've done, I should say, from cooking, cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning the church,
Mm-hmm.
basically like on the ministerial board, work at the altar as an altar worker, work on the baptismal team, and
Mm-hmm.
work as a single ministry and so forth. So I mean, I've been around for a while now. Yeah.
Right. Blessing. That's awesome. I see
Thanks.
somebody else came in and track NCC Kitchen, a good friend of ours, saying bless up and thumbs up. So thank you so much for sharing that. And when you get back into the church, again, you do have your challenges, but then after a while you kind of find your way into, like, start to learn what is your main purpose for just us being here. And it seemed like you got in a church, you got busy, you got to work with different things, but then afterwards you started to feel that you wanted to move towards charity. Can you tell me, how did you get into that? What
Okay,
drew
so
you
okay, so like I got ordained as a missionary 2017, and there are many times I would like go to the hospital, do some like visiting people, praying for them, and all of that, and those good stuff. But there was something inside of me that's telling me I could do more, like trying to feed the homeless and trying to like give them blankets or do whatever it takes to make them feel comfortable, but it wasn't pushing. It was very like laid back, kind of like waiting for somebody to tell me go there, and push me. But the reason why I decided to do this ministry is because did a surgery, and it's like
mm,
it helped me to stay home for 8 months, 8 weeks. I wasn't able to go out, so I was home and I was just trying to seek the Lord more and more to see what I can do to help His people. And because I went to Jamaica a couple years ago, and I saw
mm-hmm,
the struggle, it really impressed on my heart what I can do to help Jamaica.
right.
And I came back here and I started to tell my friends that, what if your family member asks you for anything, don't hesitate to give it to them. Just, give it with a willing heart. It doesn't matter what, the situation is, just give it to them. And I
Right.
mean, I just like just trying to stir up the spirit, the gift that is in me. And while I'm there doing that, it's like I heard the pastor praying, and he said that you've been in church for so long, procrastinated, and the Lord wanted to turn you into a millionaire and to use you, but you just sit down like that. And I just
Mm,
started to repent, and I said, Lord, this is me, because I felt that press, like, like you could feel like when something connect to your spirit. And I didn't even
mhm.
realize that somebody was beside me on my bed, like in my room, taking, like basically helping me out because I was sick. And
Right.
she could remember me, like, the Lord never leave a witness. So she reminded me, like, I remember the day I was there, and I just started to cry out to the Lord, and I said, Father God, I'm ready to work for you. And I
Mm,
said, if I've done anything in the past, I'm asking for forgiveness. And while I'm saying that, it's like everything just started came to me, like,
wow.
I'm home, and like I'm saying to myself, wow, you've been in church for so long,
Hmm.
but there's so many people in church, and they're going through a lot of stuff, and the
Yes.
struggle is real, and I mean, sometimes you want to go to church, but you don't have an offering, and you still press your way to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, how can I help people within the church body? Like, I know I try to get jobs for people over the years. I mean, immigration, I'll encourage them to get their citizenship, or
Right.
cards to go toward getting their green card. And I mean, I'm saying to myself, I know there's more inside of me,
Hmm.
but I think I was more shy.
Look, I
Yeah.
can say I could be like that too sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I was shy, but I mean, no, it's more than me now. So I kind of deny
Yes.
myself, and I just decided that it's no longer me that live, but God that live inside of me.
Right. Amen to that. And it's a blessing to have people like you that kind of get over that challenge of being shy, because when you're shy, it can hold you back from so many things.
Yeah, I
So
know.
you recognize that you were, but you still press through it, and you're like, you know what? I know, like you said, it's bigger than you. So it's like I
Yes,
gotta press through this thing, and like it's not about me; it's about the
what God
main
want me to.
purpose. And I have
Yeah.
to push through and just kind of get over that, and however I can, and just push on and do what you were called to do, what you felt you were called to do.
Yes.
So yeah, I want to get into the charity. So, do you have a name for your charity?
So it's missionary on a mission.
Okay.
A Linton Ministry.
Hmm. That's
Yes.
great. So, how did you come up with the name? I know this isn't part of my list, but how did you come up with that name?
Honestly, while I was seeking the Lord for direction and what to do for His people, that name just came in my spirit, and I'm like,
Mm,
sometimes we always say the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, and I'm like, wow, but the Lord always give good thoughts, and the enemy give you negative thoughts. So I'm
yep.
like, it has to come from God, like, I mean, missionary on a mission for Christ. And it just
Yeah.
came in my spirit, and I just keep walking into it, and I start telling people that, oh, I'm going to be on a mission, and I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be traveling the world and helping people. And I just started to get excited.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. That's a beautiful name, and it really, you could tell the purpose just by hearing the name in itself. So that was
Yes.
definitely something that sounded like it was just like it just came down on you, like, okay, this is what I'm impressed. This is what it's going to be, to kind of drive you to do what the name says, which is to do your
Yes.
missionary work with your charity. Well, what's the purpose of what you do? What's the purpose of the charity? Like,
Well, for me, it's to help others to find themselves and to know that somebody loves them and somebody cares. So for me to do that is basically giving up myself and trying to be a blessing to others around me.
that's awesome. I don't know if you did it,
Yes.
if you meant to do it, but your camera went off.
I don't
But I
know. I
can
didn't do
hear
that.
you.
I didn't do nothing, so I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what
what
happened.
that is, but I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what
But
happened. I don't know. Okay, I think
maybe
I thought something is fine. I
it
saw it.
happened.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's great. That's great. Well, that's awesome. Well, how long have you been invested with this specific charity that you're doing?
I started last year September.
Okay, so it's like
Yeah,
a year. It's like a
1 year.
year
Yes.
now. That's
Yes, exactly.
great.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So when you said that you do the charity work, where do you service? Like, who's being helped by your charity? Like, and where?
So for me, I started out on my own. So I used my own money to do this charity. And by telling others about what I'm doing, people started to pour into me, like giving me, like children diapers, and even toiletries and stuff like that. And even today, somebody gave me a whole bunch of adult diapers. So it's just for me.
Mm,
It's just by me reaching out to others and telling them my passion and that what I want to do for Jamaica and the world. Yes.
that's beautiful. So how does it? Well, you already kind of told me that, how it impacts the lives of people you help. When you're giving out these items, are you hearing like stories of, I was down on my luck and it's a blessing that I have these items that I could kind of, get on my feet. Like, what are the stories that you're hearing when you're
Well,
doing your charity work?
okay, so for me, I haven't really gone out there to bring like these items that I have here. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just food stuff. So when I went to the district called Tri-C in Brownstown, St. Anne, when I heard about the desperate need that they didn't have water, and I actually went there and I started to cook on the wood fire, and I was just
Mm,
feeding these people for free, and I fed approximately 100 people plus the shut-ins, and I mean I felt the desperation of what they were going through. But it's when I started to give them my money, and they were crying to me, oh my God, I was so broke. Thank you, thank you, thank
wow.
you. And I mean, like, this was my rent. Like, I actually went to the ATM in Jamaica, and I was actually trying to get $15,000, but didn't realize it was 150 because I was so excited and in the moment of just giving, and
Right.
I really lost it, and I forget how much money I withdraw.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went there, I mean, after feeding these people and giving them like pastries and stuff like that, I just felt that, you know what, I can't leave without giving them money. And when I started to give them the money, I didn't realize until after that I was giving my rent. So
Mm,
I'm like, look at this. I don't have it, but yet still I want to give. But the Lord was able to give it back to me when I came back to America. So that was a blessing. Yeah.
that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I see Mama Melvina, Evangelist Melvina Thomas just tuned in. Thank you so much. Well, yeah, you know what? I think people are definitely blessed by by your charity. I can say that in the past we fell on hard times before where again, people have heard this story before, those who tune into us multiple times. There was a time when we were homeless. We didn't have certain things and we were dependent on, we were just in a situation where we didn't have our regular resources that we had. And it was through the shelter, providing different things and items that, we were able to get through those hard times and just kind of get out and just continue to help others the way that they needed. But it's funny because before that incident, um, we were the person that was helping with the charity. I remember my mom and I and my god sister in Brooklyn, New York, we would cook. This is before you needed permits. So we cooked, we made
Yeah.
plates for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we loaded up the wagon and we just like made plates and passed out, dinners to like
Wow.
these people, in the street. And then we came home and we just celebrated our fellowship together. And sometimes when we were doing that, people were like, "Oh, no one ever thought to do that," and so forth. But you have to do those type of work. You have to help your fellow man in whatever situation that they're in as much as you can. And it's truly a blessing. And I mean, not enough. Well, I'm not saying not enough people are doing it, but the main thing is that we're doing it. I think it's important to just kind of get out of our personal circle and like lend a helping hand. And it's a blessing that, there's a charity that you have that you started that actually is helping people, not just here, but overseas. So that's a blessing.
Yeah, thanks. And also, I mean, when I went there and I went to do the mission, there was no water in that area for a year. And I heard about the desperate need, and I'm like, oh my God, how can I help these people? So I mean, we didn't have water. We'd actually get some water from like a river coming from Dunn's River,
Right.
and he actually went there. But while we were there, a water truck came and started giving them water, and they were like, "Oh my God, nobody ever done this before." And even the counselor for the JLP, she came and she was like, "Oh my God, I like what you're doing, and who will help you to do this?" And I said, "You know what? I just walk around in my community in Ocho Rios, and I just opened my mouth, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna spend 10,000, and I want some stuff, and like I told them what I had, and they were giving me like like the paper plates. They were giving me water. They were giving me juice, fish, everything. So I mean, I just wrap it up and I just go and cook. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't easy, but I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. They look. Not everything's easy. You just gotta press and do it one day at
Yep.
a time, step by step. Exactly. Well, let me hail up some of these people in the comment before we continue. I see. Let me go down the road now because a lot of people are coming in now. We got Juba Bruce Love TV. Thank you once again for tuning in with our special guest, Sweet Caroline 168. This is us and what we do. In the background, Mama Fisher. We have our dear sister Dolores, Dell's Kitchen, in the live. Everyone that I'm putting on the screen, make sure you check them out. Check in with them, link up with them on their channel so that they'll see and tell them that Mama Fisher, our So Royal Me, sent you. We got Mr. Smiling in Samal Island. Thank you so much. Sister Doreen Crawford, I think I said her, but I'm saying it again in case I didn't. MPC Creative Kitchen. Tune in to them as well. Log in, connect with them. We got Evangelist Melvina Thomas. Thank you so much, Mama Melvina. And we also have, let's see here, Richard Campbell. I think that's Wild Rich. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you all so far for tuning in. And I know that other people are going to tune in as well. It's like when they come in on the chat, girl, we got to hail them up because it's like guests coming in our house.
Yeah.
But yes, our dear sister, Linton Shields, she has her channel, and we do plan on either making some edits. So you definitely have to look out for her when her channel comes up with her edited information. But she does have her channel so that people can actually connect with her. And we're going to work on that. So definitely if you tune in tonight, stay tuned so that you can actually link up with her too in the near future. So if you're just tuning in, we have our dear friend here, A. Linton Shields Ministry, who is telling us a lot about her journey just before she came to the church and how she started her ministry with her charity and the lives that she's touching with what she do. So, we're just kind of just talking about that and just getting more information, just chit-chatting about how what she does is impacting the people around her. We're always showcasing people who are making a positive move within the community, and she's definitely one of them. So if you just tuned in, that is what we are talking about. But yeah, I mean, so you mentioned that you went to Jamaica and you just, hey, you needed this done and you got whatever and you just did it.
Yes, I did.
Awesome. So what are some of the things that you actually that you send out? I know we talked about you passing out items or giving items away and so forth with your charity in Jamaica. And I know you're packing up some things to send over again.
Yes. So you want to see what I'm packing?
Yes, I want to see what's in there.
Okay, so it's a bunch of stuff, but let me
Yes. So we got Sister Dolores. She said, hello, everyone, and blessings on your mission, sister.
Okay, so these are the stuff that I have. So.
Uh-huh. If you're showing us, your camera went black, but I'll give you a couple of minutes. I know sometimes we get technical issues and that's just how it works. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for tuning in the chat. I really love this. This is awesome. I'm glad you showed up and showed out tonight with our special guest, A. Linton Shields Ministry. Mama Fisher says she is no joke. She is a real deal. And if you're just tuning in, there was a concert recently. And if you haven't seen it, I want you to check our channel. Oh, she'll just click back in. I know she might be having an issue with it. I just want you to check our channel for some lives that Mama Fisher did. where she was there as well. She's the one who hosted, I believe, or helped co-host the event, or planned, organized the event that took place last weekend. It was really good. We had Zazan and we had Prince Paul that was presenting last week and singing and so forth. And Sister Doreen Crawford was there. It was Mama Fisher had a good time. Great time. Yep, I'm back.
Okay, can you see what I have?
I don't see. I think you might have to open your camera up again.
Oh my God, girl.
Yep. I was just telling them about last week and how you organized that event last weekend with Serena and who else? And Zazan and Prince Paul and Sister Doreen Crawford. Dolores was there also kind of helping with different things that was going on. There was a whole lot of hands in that pile, but Mama Fisher had a great time. Your camera is still closed just in case.
I'm clicking on it. I don't know what's going on.
Sometimes it happens like that, girl.
Can you see me now?
I don't see you yet. But sometimes what happens is that when you log out and then you log back in, like and then log back in, sometimes that fixes it. Yes, Sister Doreen said, what she say? She said, certainly was a blessing. Yes, I saw. It looked like fun. All right, she's back.
All right, so you're not.
We see ya.
Are you see my stuff?
Yes, I see the whole heap of things. Tell us what they are.
Okay, so far I have like over 800 or more Pampers. I have diapers. I have diapers for children. I have adult diapers. I have some soap here, bathing soap.
What's the story?
Girl, I have a lot of diapers. It's too much. I have body wash. Girl, okay, I have hand soap.
Nice.
I have roll on.
Yeah, we need that. Stay fresh.
No, I have another roll on again for men.
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of toothpaste. I have clothes, I have shoes, and it's a lot. It's a lot, girl. I have even children toys. So nobody will be left out. And these are brand new. Nobody will be left out.
That's cute.
Then I have a whole bunch of bottles, water bottles.
Oh, sweet. That's nice. So how do we get these items? Are people donating them to you, or is it just regular people from church? Are you getting it from other places?
So I'm getting from everywhere. So I purchased some, and I'm also getting from other people. So it doesn't stop here. And these are more that I have.
Don't go too fast. We want to see. See, look, this is all the things that she's getting together to send back to Jamaica. Look at them nice shoes.
Okay, so I have shoes, and they're pretty new because I don't take anything that doesn't look good.
Right, they look good too.
So these are shoes. And new. More toys for the babies.
Oh, that's sweet.
More shoes again.
All right, they're gonna be looking good.
You're gonna have paper towel. Then we're gonna have barrel with food stuff.
Okay. Sweet.
Girl, I have everything. It's too much. I have like one.
No, it's not too much. It's just what needs to go.
It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff.
And is that clothes in there?
Clothes and everything. And plus I have a wig too to give somebody. So maybe somebody want a wig.
Right. Okay.
And you know, I'm a stylist. I'm a stylist, so something have to be in there for a hairstyle or something.
Right.
So there's another shoe here. But I have a whole bunch of shoes, and they're basically new, good condition.
I see that. It looks
so
very good.
Clothes in here. It's a lot, girl. It's a lot of clothes. I'm gonna be packing this weekend, so I have to start dumping out stuff. These another one again for Christmas.
Oh, you know, I bought that same ballerina doll one time for my daughter in Georgia.
Wow. Very nice. So these are gonna be a lot of stuff. I mean, I have a lot of shoe. You
Right.
mostly, yeah. I have a lot of clothes for church.
Yeah. That
Nice
is
skirt,
great.
nice skirt for church.
Mm-hmm.
Um, girl, it's a lot. I have another skirt again. I have
Right.
some nice. I have some nice stuff.
I
So
see.
more shoe,
Uh-huh.
more
And it,
clothes.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So we have a even little pocket. Like little purses.
Right. So people are in the chat. They're saying, okay, let me say what they're saying in the chat.
The shoes. Mm-hmm.
Sister Dolores is saying you are on a mission. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Mama Fisher is saying they can donate to you as well. So yes, if people are wanting to donate, I know you got a lot, but if people are wanting to donate stuff, we definitely gotta get that information out so that whoever is that's watching, that's tuning
Yes.
in,
Sure. My
they can.
Yeah. My. Okay. So my Zelle is actually is lowercase h
Let me
r
hold on. Is that for Zell?
no, that's my Zelle. So H common letter. So
Huh?
HROBOTT
C O T
H
H
A
A.
M
So it's
seventeen B no
HROCOT.
Sorry.
Mhm.
HROBOTH.
BO
Yeah, T as in Tom.
HROT.
Yes.
Okay.
BROT. No,
RO.
robot. ROBOTHAM.
Okay. So the Zell
17
is
17 17
17.
at gmail.com.
Okay. At
Yeah,
Gmail.
gmail.com.
I asked that because then I'm going
Pocketbooks
to
too.
put it up on the screen right now.
Yeah, pocketbook too. Yeah.
Zell donations to. There we go. Let me see. That way I can flash it on the screen.
So HR. So it's H. Let me see.
So look, I put it on the screen.
So no, it's wrong. So it's HROBOTHAM. HRO.
Hold on. It says HRO HROBO
THAM.
THAM.
And it's lowercase. 17
17
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com. So I'm going to repeat it to you before I put it on the screen. It's HROBOTHAM 1717 at gmail.com.
No, not 217, 117.
So it's just 17 at gmail.com.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
All right, let me see. All right, Zelle donations to HROBOTHAM17 at gmail.com.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
All right, and I'm going to put it on the screen. You tell me. There we go.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So yes, if you are wanting to send donations, you can send the donations through Zelle to what you see on the screen. And it's also HROBOTHAM17 at gmail.com. So yes, if you're wanting to donate to the cause, she will get the things that are needed to be packed up and so forth in her barrels or boxes so that it can be shipped off to people in need in Jamaica, correct?
Yes, correct.
Awesome, awesome. So yeah, you show us what was in your barrels and your boxes. So you see, she's not just talking about it;
It's a lot
she
more. It's a
show
lot
you.
more, but I would have to dig in. It's a lot more.
Right, I believe. Well,
It's a lot.
one day when we have the time workout, we'll come over, and then if you want to do that, we could do that again, and we could see
Yes.
what else is going. But she just gave you a glimpse
Yes.
of she gave you a glimpse of what is in there and what's going to the people who are in need. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Yes. So well, we kind of answered a lot of questions with just that, and that was awesome. So if
Yeah.
you're in the chat, and you're able to donate, please donate to the cause. Share the live, give it a thumbs up so that more people can see, and also help Sister A. Linton Shields ministry. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Again, I thank you for taking the time out to do this, because not everybody is not everybody have the time to sit down and just kind of explain what it is that they're doing, because sometimes when we do this and we share, it inspires other people to do the same. Am I
Yeah,
correct? Am
yeah,
I right?
that's true, and that's why I have so many people give to me, because over the years they want to give, and you just never get the courage to do it. So they will use me as a way of giving to me, so I can give back. So I mean, it doesn't matter. Anything from $1 all the way up is really important. I mean, it's not the amount; it's just the thought that really counts.
Yeah, that's true. That is so
Yeah.
true. That's awesome.
And little is much if God is in it. So
Yep,
little is much if God is in it.
you are so right. So do you get help to you gonna get help to pack the barrel? You have help
Oh
in the
yes, because
basement?
I'm looking forward to pack 5 barrel and a box, a large box.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I'm having
So
an event in Jamaica, so I need to bring stuff too as well. So I have a gospel concert and fun day, all day fun day for the kids in Jamaica in December.
tell us more about that event. Is that something that you also do along with the charity? You
Yes,
organize?
so the event that I did September 8th was to really like help to fund the one in Jamaica for December 21st, where I'll be like hosting a all day gospel fun day and concerts. So it's gonna include like bumps about, water slide, and all of those stuff for the kids. And then in the night we're gonna have a concert with Petra K and Kukudu.
Oh, Kookadoo. I've heard of Kookadoo.
Yes,
Nice. That's awesome. And I mean, you guys just did the event last weekend with Zazan and who
that's
was
the
it, Prince
Prince
Hall?
and Prince Hall. Yes,
It was great. I mean, again, as much
it
as
was
I wasn't
wonderful. It
there,
was wonderful. Yeah, it was a
it
blessing.
was. It
Yeah,
was. As much as I wasn't there, I was enjoying seeing the live that mom had, so that we could kind of enjoy it too at home.
yeah. I
But the
thought you
next
were
time,
okay for
huh?
sure. It will be an annual thing. So next year,
Yeah,
God's willing. Yeah,
that's awesome. I can't wait. Next time, I'll be sure to make it.
yeah.
And I
God's
know we
willing.
can. Yes, by God's grace. And I
Yeah,
know that we linked up with Zazan and Prince Hall, so they too will also be doing an interview at some point when we kind of get the dates scheduled up.
yes, yeah,
Yeah, well, that's great. That is awesome that you're doing all of this, because again, it inspires so many others who maybe have the thought in their head
yes.
to
I
do it,
never do
but
it.
because they either don't know how to start, where to start. But to be honest, sometimes when you have the thought of these things in your head, sometimes you don't even plan it.
Yes,
Some people have to plan it A to Z to get it going. Some
yeah,
people just jump in and just like, you know what? I don't have a clear plan. I just know I need to do something.
yeah. And that's the same thing with me, because I mean financially I'm not rich, but I'm just saying to myself, if I can get one person to join with me then we can move mountains. So I
Mm-hmm.
just use that one person to get another person, another person, another person, and then it's just coming in. It's an overflow.
Yeah.
Like people just want to give, want to give, want to give, and like, what do you need? Money, whatever. So I mean, I know it's gonna be a blessing in the long run, and I'll be able to
Mm-hmm.
bless more people here, especially within the churches.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Because I know some people when they do this type of like giving, there are times when they just go to the streets of Jamaica and just give. Sometimes they link up with the church and they send whatever through the church and then the church distribute it. Is it like a combination of that for you? Or you just when you go, you just say, okay, who needs this? And then you give it to them. How do you do it?
So this year, what I'm planning to do is actually after the concert, which is December 21st. I'm
Mm-hmm.
waiting for the mayor of St. Anne to give me like the play field in Ochoas, so
Mm,
I could set up like tents and everything and have them in bags, like a gift bag for Christmas. Like just for the New Year, like some little bags and just put them together and just give it
yes.
away. Just give it away, and then for people like the elderly, the shut-ins, I'll be able to like walk around with the diapers, go to the
Mm-hmm.
different homes within the area and try to give it to them.
Right. Okay. So it's like you have to collaborate with different people
Yes.
to kind of get the items and goods to where it really is needed.
Needed, yes. And I'm really for the desperate need of the people in Jamaica, because I mean, like, some people, they don't really need it, but I mean, some people really really need it. So I mean, I remember even my mom passed away a couple years ago, but I remember before she died, I took a big duffel bag of diapers. I was over
Mm-hmm.
200 and something, and they're so expensive. So I mean, I know
Yes.
the need, and I know it's not easy, because even diapers for children are so expensive. So
Mm-hmm.
if I can really bring it there, and especially sanitary pads for the young girls, I mean, everything is overpriced. So I want to be able to break that, to help in whatever here I can.
Right. You
Yeah.
are so right when you say that because I think one year, I think it was my mom. When she went to Jamaica one year, where I think it was one of my cousins who just had a baby. Don't quote me on it, but it was something, and she had to end up going to a hospital in Jamaica, like the Children's Hospital, and she was just saying that certain things there's like like the hospital needed things for the baby, and it was something that would just press on us that we probably really should link up with them and see if we'll get things donated to them and so forth. But like you said, there are a lot of things people need there, and it's so overpriced. Just
Yes.
the last time we were there, we went to the supermarket. Just a little thing of grapes. I don't know how much it was cost, but it was like 3, 4 times more than
Yeah.
what we would pay here in the States.
Yes.
And even like inshore and those things, like some people might need just to give like extra nutrients.
Yeah, and I want to get some of those too. I mean, those are really necessary. I mean, it's not only just the diaper, but just to think about,
Mm-hmm.
like somebody don't have a diaper and they're going through a condition where they have a diarrhea, and what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can't afford it. So, like it's just terrible. It's hard.
It's rough. It's rough. I mean, it's just amazing how a lot of people there survive because again, like you said, things are really overpriced. There's some people who don't have the resources to work and to get these things that they need. So,
Yeah.
again, it's a blessing to have people like you who care to actually do something about it, to donate, to collaborate with, as you said, the mayor to get an
Yes.
area so you can distribute these things to those people.
Yes.
That's a lot. Well, that kind of leads to another question that I have. How do you balance all of what you do in terms of, I know you work, you have the charity going, you're collaborating with people overseas to make sure things go where they need to go. What do you do in your downtime to just kind of like balance it out? Because, as I said, you're not a robot. You can't work all the time. There might be a time when you kind of pause a little bit and just say, okay, let me step outside, look at the nature, look at what God's done, and just kind of like, okay, I can get back into work now. I got my little nature fix.
Yeah.
You have to balance it out.
Yes, I do go for a walk like every evening, like during the
That's
day, and try to like meditate and to more more focus on what I'm doing,
great.
and I try to like get my hair done, get my nails
Hmm.
done, and just a lot of me time for myself. I don't do a lot, so I just work,
Right.
go to church, and stay home. But I
That's good
try to
enough.
figure out how I can make my life easier and better as I grow older. So I just try to make sure that I look nice all times. I'm gonna be beautiful no matter what.
Right. And like you said, you do that, the self care, and you meditate, you go to church, communicate. I mean, like again, there has to be a balance. Even for me, there are times when, you get so caught up with work and different things. There are times when it's like, okay, if I just spend like 10 minutes at the lake, I'll go to the lake. Because, the lake is everywhere. Once you
Yeah,
live in this area, you can easily go to the lake. I go to the lake, I just sit there and I just watch the waters roll over and hear the water. Like, that's calming for me. That's self care for me. You
yeah,
know, mommy would do my hair.
yeah. Okay.
Feel better about myself, or I would do some artwork. Just to kind of balance things out. Because this week, with working in the field that I'm in with kids, sometimes it can get hectic. You balance things out. So that's great that you have something that you kind of
Yeah.
do to kind of balance out the busyness as to what you do.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're a blessing, girl. Not everybody can do it, but thank God you can do it.
Yeah.
And again, if you're just tuning in, thank you all so much for tuning in. I just want to let you know that Sister A. Linton Shields Ministry, she is, if you're just tuning in and you're just seeing this right now, our special guest, she's involved with charity work in Jamaica. She receives items, she buys items to donate to different people in need overseas in the island of Jamaica. And if you missed it, if you're willing to show us again, that would be great for those who just tuned in and missed it. But she has barrels, she has different items that she's packing up, like diapers and clothes and all those sorts of things. If you don't mind showing us again, for those who coming in late.
Oh, sure, of course. Why not? Hold
Yes.
on. So see,
So
there's a
she
lot.
gonna show us again all the things that she got donated so that she can distribute in Jamaica.
So my house is like a storehouse right now, but that's okay. It's gonna be
Right?
temporary. So
U-Haul
yes.
storage.
So I have shoes here. I have body wash,
Mm-hmm.
adult diapers, children diaper. I have bath soap, which I need a lot more because I'll be feeling an old community, an old ball ground. So you just figure it out.
Yeah.
more diaper, more diaper. I have a box of peanuts here that I want to use this for the concert for the VIP section. So the VIP section will get a nuts and probably some juice for the
Right.
event, the concert coming up. And then I have some body wash that I bought. We have roll on
Mm-hmm.
for women. We have roll on for men. More diaper again. I think I probably have over 800 diapers, but
Wow, nice.
maybe 1,000 by now. I should tell you that. My
Mm-hmm.
car was full today. Then then we have children toys, and they're brand new.
Nice.
So for Christmas, at least a child can get one of these. And if I can get
Mm-hmm.
some more doll, then I'll definitely put it with my things that I have.
Like Barbie dolls.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, Barbie doll.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So this another one again, and they're pretty expensive toys. Like they're not cheap. So
Right. They're good
yeah, I
quality.
just I bought them at a yard sale, and they were really affordable.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice. Yeah, people
and then
like
I have a
people
bunch
like
of
stuff
bottles.
like this.
Also,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I have shoes, and they have to be in good condition because I won't take anything that doesn't look right. Because you
Right.
know, I definitely have to do the same thing I would want for myself. So
Right.
these
There
are
you
bottles,
go.
water bottles. So
Mm-hmm.
these water bottles are pretty nice.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I want
Yeah,
to be
that's
able
a
to
lot
like
of
give
water
it back
bottles.
to people. It's a lot. It's a old bag of water. But I go crazy in the store and I saw it and I was like, you know what? Somebody will be happy for one of these water bottles.
Yeah,
So
those things cost money, crazy money down there. So for them to get that to store water when they walk into church or wherever.
yeah, it's a lot. Plus I have clothes here. I have a barrel all the way to the back. That barrel is not open yet.
Right.
Too. I didn't open it yet, but oh my
Mm-hmm.
god.
What's in
So
there?
I have like sanitary pads. You know when
Good.
they're seeing their menstrual period.
Right.
We have some soap lighter. We have
And that's
shirts for
something
men.
that those little girls need too. So it's, that's
Yes,
important.
exactly. And I got a bunch of new bra from my employer. Her friend gave me some bra, some little trainee bra, and these are
Oh,
pretty nice.
yeah.
So I have a couple of them. A couple of trainee bra, and then
Okay.
oh my god, I have I have some nice shirts for
Oh,
men
that looks good.
for church. I mean, these are pretty nice. I mean, as I said, I would never take anything back there if it's not worthwhile. So this is
Right.
like a champ shirt.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
god,
nice.
girl, I have a lot of stuff. I don't know where to start from, but I have to go
Mm-hmm.
through these stuff and really send them
Right.
back. So it's another nice shirt
Oh,
for men.
that's nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put them together nicely, and
Mm-hmm.
these are more shirts again. Oh god,
Wow, that's great.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
We're
It's a lot.
loving the tour.
Yeah, and it's a lot. And I have more diaper again. So it's like diaper. I have socks. I have
Mm-hmm.
toothpaste. I have toothbrush. Um,
Do they put in requests for a lot of is there like an item that people request a lot of?
no, they don't request anything. I just do it according to my art. Like I know, like sanitary. Anything sanitary is very good. Like
Yeah.
for instance, roll on. You don't want your family to be, or your
Yeah.
friends, or even people in Jamaica walking around and they smell horrible. So the toiletries is very important. You want people to take a shower. They want to be able to have a soap, and like the roll on and everything. So hygiene, personal hygiene is very important
Yep.
for me. So I think
Uh-oh, she went out, but she'll be back in soon. But as you saw, she had a lot of items there to give away, a lot of self-care, personal hygiene items that she bought or received as donations to give away to the people in need in Jamaica. Now, all of us can help her do that, by donating to her ministry. I'm sure that, let me find her link again. Let's see if I can find it. But yeah, she's doing a great thing. She is getting those things packed up and ready to be shipped out. And again, if you're wanting to donate additional items, here is the information for her Zelle that you can donate. And if there's a way you can put a note, just say this is what we do send you, so that she knows, it's coming from us, pushing them, guiding you guys just to kind of help with her charity and what she's doing. We had a good night tonight so far. We had a lot of people tune in. So I just want to, let me actually say her Zelle for those who are just like listening and not looking at the screen. Her Zelle to donate is HROBOTHAM17, the actual number 17 at gmail.com. So if you wanted to donate to her charity, her ministry, so she can purchase more items to be packed up and sent off, that is the information to Zelle too. So yeah, let's go who is in the chat. We got Juba. Juba, where are you? Juba Bruce Love TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. We always appreciate you when you tune in. Thank you so much. We got Sweet Caroline 168. Make sure you link to all these people that I'm showing up on the screen. They have channels, so check them. Oh, she came back in.
Yeah,
we got Sweet Caroline 168. Yes, this is us and what we do. Dolores Dell's Kitchen. Make sure you tune into her channel and give her bananas. Let's go, let's go. We got to link up with everybody in the chat. We got Mr. Smiley in Samal Island. I see him smiling over there. All right, we got Sister Doreen Crawford singing Ministry. Make sure you tune in and link up with her. As well, we have MTC Creative Chicken. Oh, I keep saying chicken. I don't know why I did that. It's MTC Creative Kitchen. Sorry about that. But tune in to his channel. He's always cooking up something good. I think because he cooks up chicken. So that's why I said chicken. But yeah, MTC Creative Kitchen. See, there I go again. Log in and link up with him. And this is us and what we do. Go to our page and definitely link up with us if you haven't yet. We got Evangelist Melvina Thomas in the house. Thank you so much for tuning in. Doreen Crawford again. We also have Richard Campbell, which is Wild Rich Entertainment. Look him up and link up to his channel. This is his other channel, so you want to check in on Wild Rich Unstoppable Entertainment and link up with his channel there. So yeah, we got a bunch of people tuning in tonight in the chat, and also our dear sisters, who is our special guest today. She has her channel, but I know there are one or two things that she's wanted to edit. So definitely stay tuned, because once she has that edited, definitely check this live video again. I will do my best to remember to add her link, so you can click on it and you could get her channel up and running, so that other people can be inspired to do something positive in their community. Give items in their community. Give items outside of their community. We just want you to do something more tomorrow that you didn't do today. That's really the name of the game.
Yes.
Of it all. Now I need to get this back to the regular screen here. There we go. So yeah, if you missed it, you just gotta rewind it. She showcased all the different items. Not all, but a lot of the items that she has received. Oh, she went off again, but it's all good. She'll be back. But she showcased a lot of the items, such as toiletries. She had clothes. She had shoes. She had diapers, soap, a whole lot of shampoos and body wash and deodorant. She had non-perishable items that she had to the side as well. And I'm sure there's a whole lot more that she had that we didn't see. So she is actually packing up these barrels. I think she said she had 5 barrels that she packed already, or that's what she wanted to pack. 5 barrels of items that she's wanted to ship to Jamaica. She is in the middle of getting clearance from the mayor. I'm not quite sure which parish, but she's getting in the midst of getting clearance from the mayor of one of the parishes in Jamaica, so she can get the field, so she can make it a fun day for the whole family. And so the kids will enjoy. Oh, she even bought toys or received toys to give out to the children, and wigs. Man, she have it all. She's gonna have you looking good from head to toe. She's gonna have your belly full. She's gonna have you clothed. She's gonna make sure that the elderly is taken care of. If they needed certain personal items, she has those items. Things for the baby. She just has a lot. And with doing ministry like this, you need all hands on deck. So again, if you're impressed to donate to the cause, you can definitely sell donations to what I showcase on the screen. I'll showcase it on the screen again. I know her, she was on live just a minute ago, but sometimes we have issues with connection, and we just go with the flow of things. That's basically what it's all about. Oh, she's back.
I'm back. My iPad went dead, so that's why.
Oh, I see. Okay, no problem. It happens. Before I go live, I have to always make sure my laptop is full. But there are times, girl, I forget.
Yeah.
And then while I'm doing the live, that's when I have to plug it up.
Give me some.
So I'm glad that you're back on. Um, you know, just to talk with them. And is there anything special that you want, anyone to know as they watch to inspire them to just do something more in their community? Start anything from anywhere.
Yes, I'm encourage everyone to give and to always give because it's a worthy cause. And I mean, when you help one person, you actually save one person's life. So it's also just remember it's not about you all the time. We complain about the things that we have, but there's people that desperately don't even have as much as we have, but yet still care about the need. So if we give something, it's not a burden; it should be a blessing. When we
Yeah,
share, when we share with each other.
exactly. Share, but they say sharing is caring.
Yeah.
So there you have it. There you have it. That's your word of encouragement if you tune in. Make sure that you're helping your fellow man however you can. Sometimes a smile is a ministry. But if you can give more to the cause, then do so with what you have. Is mainly the main big idea. So yes, Sister Linton, I appreciate you spending this hour and change with us. Just, blessing us with your smile, blessing us with your testimony, blessing us with your ministry, and what you're doing, what you've been impressed to do. And I pray that, whoever watched this, that they're impressed to do something as well.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's the main thing. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank
So
you. Appreciate you too.
you are welcome. And again, we'll plan something. Maybe we'll come over. We'll plan that.
All
Come
right.
over. We could get down in that barrel.
No problem.
All right. Well, there you have it. Usually when we have these sessions, we always close out with a word of prayer, to close out. So if you don't mind, if we all bow our heads so we can close out this lovely program so that people will start to think about what they can do in their community.
Man.
So let us bow our heads. Let me cut this music so that it's not distracting from what we're saying, because sometimes it can be a little too loud. So yes, dear Heavenly Father, we just want to give you thanks for allowing Sister Linton to come on our platform today just to share the love that she has for you and for the people that's around her and abroad. We ask that people who have tuned in, we ask that they are inspired to do more tomorrow than they did today. That is all we're asking. We ask that you may bless us, forgive us of whatever wrong that we've done. We ask that we may not be a stumbling block to anybody. We ask that we may be a blessing and continue to be a light for your cause. In your name, amen.
Amen.
Yes. So yes, without further ado, I'm going to tell you good night. And thank you once again for tuning in.
You're welcome. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Thanks.
You too. Bye. So there you have it. It was a lovely time that she spent with us just to kind of share what she does in her community and abroad. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, those silent listeners, those who participated in the chat and left your comments. We thank you. I'm going to start at the top and just kind of showcase some of the feedback we was getting in our chat. We was getting lots of love in the chat, and I appreciate it. Again, we had Juba Bruce Love TV in the chat with his emojis. I love the emojis, guys. I love the emojis and the words of encouragement. We had Sweet Caroline 168. Thank you. Thank you so much. We had This Is Us and What We Do in the chat, run by Mama Fisher, who is the administrator behind the scenes, working at technology. We had Sister Dolores Dell's Kitchen. Make sure you link up with everybody that I'm showcasing now. Everybody got a channel. Just look them up on YouTube. We got Sister Dolores Dell's Kitchen here. Mr. Smiling in Samal Island. Thank you. We appreciate you. This is Us and What We Do again. Mama Fisher. Sister Doreen Crawford, Singing Ministry. Good evening, my friends. This is Us and What We Do. Appreciate you. Mama Fisher, showing the love. Sister Doreen Crawford. Greetings to Missionary Anne Marie Shield. Yes, yes. And yes, you are so welcome, Sister Doreen. Appreciate you. Sister Dolores, big up yourself. Missionary Linton. Yes. We have MTT Creative Kitchen. Greetings to Royal Host and Chat. That's right. Thank you for that thumbs up. This is us and what we do, Mama Fisher. Yes. We had a lot of love in the chat for us tonight for the guests and ourselves. All right, you guys are showing up and showing out. That's the only way I can see you. So I can heal you up. Yes, yes, good job, Mama Fisher. MTV. We got Evangelist Mama Melvina Thomas. Well, Evangelist Melvina Thomas, if you're looking her up on YouTube. I'm the only one that called her Evangelist Mama Melvina. Tell Sister Izzy on a beat, man, that I said hello and blessings. I know she's probably busy doing her thing on her channel. Check her daughter out. Check Sister Evangelist Melvina Thomas' daughter out, Sister Izzy on the beat, man. Check her out. Yes, Missionary has lots of faith. Yes, they do. Mama Fisher hailing up Mama Melvina. Thank you so much again. All right, all right. Yes, Mama Melvina in the house. Thanks for the thumbs up for the guests and myself. I'm just going down. This is all the chats. We got a lot of love tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we got Richard Campbell, a.k.a. You got to look him up. Wow, Rich Unstoppable Entertainment. That's his channel. Richard Campbell is Wow Rich Unstoppable Entertainment. Check him out. That's right. We got a lot of love in the house tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. And then our silent listeners, we appreciate all of you guys. See? Everybody tuning in to see you, girl. Yes. Blessings on your mission, sister. That's right, to Sister Linton Shields. And yes, she is no joke. She is a real deal. Oh, yes. And Mama Fisher already wanted to see what's in the barrel. I know she went through them barrels and all those items. Yes, and that concert that was put on last week that Missionary Linton was involved in was really good. Some of the live is on our channel. You can check that out. Uh-oh. Yes. You guys had an awesome time. Yep, Mama Fisher was the camera lady. Yes, and if you're wanting to donate, make sure you donate. You can, Dolores is saying, yes, please send your donations to her so that she could do more and reach more people in Jamaica who need it. And if you're wanting to Zelle, this is a Zelle information. HROBOTHAM, the number 17 at gmail.com. That is how you can donate to the cause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, Mama Fisher. Yeah, then the technology girl. Appreciate you so much. Well, that is all for tonight. We just want to give you thanks once again for tuning in. If you tune in, definitely check her out. And again, donate for the cause. Donate for the cause and make sure that you do all that you can do in your community to help your fellow men. You know, we got to share what we have. Again, sometimes there's a ministry in just showing a smile. Sometimes there's ministry in just saying a kind word. But if you're able to give something in their hand, then that's even better. And then hopefully it will cause a ripple effect and they will do the same. That is all our mission is just to cause that ripple effect of showing goodness. So, without further ado, we will end this live. Check it out. If you just tuned in, you missed a great session with Missionary A. Linton Shields Ministry. And stay tuned because she has her YouTube channel. There are one or two things she wants to edit, but once she edits that, just come back to this video and I will make sure to put that link to tag her in the title or in the description box so that you can click on her link and you can connect with her channel so that you can see all the other things that she's going to do, and you can follow her and help her channel to grow so that other people can see and be inspired as well. Everyone have a great night and blessings from Royal Meach from the This Is Us crew. Love ya. Bye.